Oh,
Yo, what's up?
the word, bro.
Man, chilling, chilling. I think you already know the answer to that question, DNA.
Nah, I don't know, bro. They be, they be mixed reviews, man.
Man, I think I speak for everybody when I say the coach will want you back, man. I don't even think they care who you battle at this point. They just want to see you get back out there.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what it is? It's like, is it in that space right now though? What space is it in?
What, battle rap?
Yeah, like it'd be a lot that goes into, you know what I mean,
I
to coming back.
I agree, but I feel like it's all on what people choose to pay attention to. Like, I know there's a lot of drama in battle rap at times, but I feel like if everybody pay more attention to the talent that's represented instead of the drama, it'll be in a better space. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
So
Frank, how
yeah,
you feel?
Legend. First of all, you know the answer to this
that's what
question.
I'm trying to tell them,
Nah,
Frank.
bro, I don't really like. Yo, yo, bro? Maybe I'll be seeing things from a different lens than y'all be seeing. Like, I mean, I kind of, you know what? Maybe I know the answer now. When I left, I didn't. When I stopped battling, bro, it's like from the time I stopped to now, it's definitely been a 180, which is how my name even get mentioned. Like now, I could say I feel like people put respect on my name, but when I left, oh my goodness.
I can understand that, but I think we live in a time now where you got more access to the fans and you can see how much we respect you and you can see the love. I think before you could only really see the hate, but nowadays I think you see how much love got for you and how much we really, really appreciate you and want to see you battle again.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people, you know what they say, like you don't know what you missing until it's missing, you feel me? And like you was one of them people that like you got the originality, like you one of the people that people was looking up to, like coming up in the battle rap, like it was you, it was
Facts.
Chess, it was K Shine, like the whole NWX movement, like y'all was epic and like in your absence, people realized what they was missing. And I guarantee you, like everybody would love to see you get back in the ring and battle somebody.
nah, I feel you. I feel you. Who though? In y'all opinion,
Man,
who would y'all
Now
say?
that's a different conversation.
man.
Yeah, yeah, cause you gotta remember like now it gotta count, bro. It gotta be. I mean, you know that, Frank. You book battles, so you look at it. You look at it on that other lens. Like you feel me? It gotta count.
I mean, I got a formula. I could tell you what my formula is. You tell me what you think.
Okay.
So the way I look at it as when you're a legend, it's important to uplift three aspects of the different tiers of battle rap. So I do this thing called three battle deal. The first person I did it with was New Jersey Twerk, and what it was you battle a up and comer, you battle a female or a mid tier battler, and then you battle a top tier. And in that way, not only do you have three opportunities to get bread, but also you're helping three different major parts of battle rap that need your help as a legend. You feel what I'm saying? So he battled J2, who at that time last year, J2 was kind of in his come up time
Yeah.
in comparison to Twerk's journey. Then I had him battle 40 on Kings vs. Queens, and then he battled Big K on Power Moves. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Every aspect, you do two favors, and then the third one is you battling somebody on your level. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like by doing that, you spread the love and you affect every part of battle rap. But I think for you personally, specifically, you should battle who you want to battle. I think motivation is everything in this specific situation.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, I love what you were saying. I was fire. Like if I was still in the space I was before, yeah, I hear you. But now I'm more out of favorites. So that shit gotta, you know what I mean?
So yeah, then you need to battle who you
Yeah.
like for you personally. A battle that means something to you is the most important at this point.
I mean, but you know what's so crazy? The seat that I'm like, so the seat that I'm in now, people would think that's probably the only one thing that hasn't changed with me. Cause me coming back, it's not important and this is real shit. To me, it's not important who stands in front of me. It's who the people want to see because it's important that I feel like what I'm about to do. If you understand what I'm saying, I don't care
Mm-hmm.
who's on the other side of me. What's important is that I come back and show people that, you know what I mean, I'm still, you know what I mean, DNA. Because that's the question that is gonna be lingering now. Like, and even for myself, because it's the longest I've ever stepped away from the time I started until now, it's like a year and a half. This is the longest I ever stepped away from you know what I mean, from the coaching, like in terms of battle. So
So, have you been keeping up with like battle rap talent? Like, has anybody caught your attention lately?
I mean, you know what's so crazy, right? I feel like and I'm not saying it because I left, but I feel like a lot of times when other people stepped away from the culture, so much transpired that it was a big shift when they came back to adjustments. I feel like this is the the perfect time for me to take a break because I don't think that much has changed. Like in terms even of the new talent, like the same people when I left are the same people that people are really talking about now, with the exception of, you know what I mean, a couple or somebody had like, maybe a breakout battle, but I'm saying they was around when I left. Like Eunice, he was around. I mean, now he just got bigger plates, but you know what I mean? He was somebody that I remember when I left, I was talking shit to him. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we haven't had that many big events. We haven't had that many new stars produced. And even the style of battle rap from what I'm watching, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think too many things, I don't think nothing shifted really. Like, I think that's the problem right now in terms of why everybody's saying it's where it's at, because usually you feel me like from the time Mook battled on the Smack DVDs to when he came back at Summer Madness 2, the game shifted. You see what I'm saying? Like
That's a
it was a
fact.
whole
Yeah.
different, wave. Even when Hitman came back after he was on Wild 'N Out when he took Sean and Tay Rock, the game shifted. Like almost every time we seen somebody return, so much changed in that time that we was like, yo, can they really, adjust to the time? Like maybe I'm bugging, but from what I've seen, not saying it's bad, but I don't think it's too many things that really, like it went to the style of when it was rapid punches, then it went back to angles, then we was in a performance stage, then when COVID is shifted to a pen. Like right now, I feel like everybody just doing their own thing, and it's like people either fucking with it or not. It's not really a shift in the landscape of battle rap.
So in your perspective, you feel like battle rap has got to a point like right now where it's kind of just stagnant.
Yeah, I think it's stagnant right now. I definitely think it's in like a stagnant spot, and I feel like that's due to a lot. Like it's not just what I mean, like Surf is not here, um Kayshawn is not here, um Goods is not here. Charlie Clips is not here. Hollow the Don is not here. Like you got to think, Hitman is a lot of people that we that shifted. They've been absent. So and it's like in the course of that, you really kind of see how powerful all these individuals were because you got to think if we put it in reverse and I say all those people are battling tomorrow, I definitely see a big shift in the culture. So that's what I feel like. Now I feel like every once in a while we get that feel back. Like the first time I was even contemplating on saying I want to battle again was the Massacre event. That event felt like
Fire,
old battle rap.
fire,
Man, 6.
fire.
Yeah, yeah,
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that.
yeah. And then
Me and me.
Twerk performance versus Big K was another standout one.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Um,
that was crazy.
Lux and Nitty, that whole battle, that was
Phenomenal.
fire.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Um, and he get a lot of hate, but I'm not a hater. I keep it a bean. Anytime Easy pop out, he knows how to get people to tune in. So anytime he got a battle, it's a big battle. It
Talk
puts things back in
crazy.
perspective.
It's a fact. It's a super
Yep.
fact.
But I feel like with you in particular, you didn't put in so much work in the culture. People wouldn't even care if you popped out once a year.
No, but that's my what's so crazy is, and I could also say this too, and I feel like this is a good spot to do it because right now, even in terms of monetary, like of course I know what my return holds, and if I didn't know what DNA brought to the table, I definitely found out in this year and a half being off with all the shit I've done and the numbers I've been putting up without even battle rapping. But it's not a monetary thing for me. I'm not coming back to battle rap because, you know what I mean? Oh, I need to brag. So it's more like I'm willing to make sure that if you see me one time, that one time is going to hold everybody over until the next time. Because it's not a, you know what I mean? That's not the play. The play is literally like, this is what I do. Like, I feel like, and I'll be trolling. So for anybody that ever watch me when I'm like, oh, the coach of the sick guy, I'm trolling just because that's the response y'all was giving me. But everybody that really knows me, y'all know I love battle rap. Clearly, I promote it with everything I do. And at the end of the day, it's like no matter what else I'm doing, I gotta return to what made me who I am. Like that's just me as a person. Like I would always want to battle rap. I could be fucking on a beach somewhere up 20 million, and I would find a way, even if I had to do it myself to do it, because it's me. That's who I am. I'm a battle rapper. So that's where I'm at with it. Like I want to do it. Like I feel like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy that took too much time off and then you feel me, you be like, like right now I know I'm still, even in my freestyles, I be coming up with lines that I'm like, yeah, I know I can still, and that's the other thing too. I ain't leave on this nigga fell off. I left on like really my mom's. Like, people are trolling, they come up with all type of shit, Jerry and all type of other stuff that's funny. But real talk, it was just like, I would have been when I wasn't myself. I lost my mom and then I lost my grandma the year before. So it's like I know I couldn't even. You feel me? Like you just know when you're irritable. Somebody has said something and it could have sounded like it was about my mom, or sounded like it's. And I'd have just reacted in a way where I'm like, I don't even want to put myself in that situation. So I was like, I gotta fall back. But yeah, right now I'm like, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm good. And I feel like, me doing a battle it's important. It's big right now. So I'm with it. I'm just scouting, seeing like what makes the most sense.
Do you want one battle or are you looking to do multiple battles?
Now I want one. I want one impactful battle. Like whatever the coach said we could figure out what's the biggest battle. That's the one I want to do.
You
I'm gonna
want a
make it
mega
count.
match?
You
Yeah,
want to,
so
yeah.
We need
so
something that's gonna be like, oh shit, DNA's back. Like that's the one that's gonna get everybody. You feel me? I feel like that's gonna get everybody going.
so a few
And,
weeks
and
ago,
yeah, what you was gonna say? If you got to go ahead. My bad.
oh my bad. I was just gonna say, so a few weeks ago you was part of that Slick Talk cipher.
Hmm.
So like doing that, did that kind of amplify like your urge to kind of come back and just be ready to rap?
Um, you know what's crazy? I would say the response from it amplified it because when I did it as a reminder. I was like, yo, nobody heard me rap in a while. Goods asked me, I didn't do none of his ciphers before. I'm like, this gotta count. Like I can't, you know what I mean? It's a different, like I'm on that side now. Like you feel me? Like people will always frown upon the person that's in the ring or rapping and acting all the time, but they got the best seat in the house because the expectation level is just, yo, do what you did last time. When you step away, it's a certain level that people they have an impression of what you was last time, and now they have, well shit, if he ain't doing it that long, he should be like this. So I felt like it was a lot of, you know what I mean, in my mind anyway, because I'm my own worst critic. So I'm like, yo, if I do the cipher, this shit gotta, and I wasn't even talking about the viewership. I'm just thinking about what I'm saying. And yeah, when I did it, and the response was I did 1 million on Instagram in 10 days. Like it shit is at 1.3 right now. And Michael B.
Fire.
Jordan,
Fire.
Pink the Singer, Fat Joe. Like, and then I just did another hack freestyle that's at 1 million. Fat Joe. I got so many opportunities off of just doing the freestyle that I'm like, oh, okay. Like, this shit really open. Like, the whole time, I'll be honest with you, right? When I left battle rap, it was, yo, DNA's corny. We tired of them. People just say all type of shit. And if you hear that shit 60 times a year, you start going, yo, is this kind of true? But then everything that happened after that, I'm like, yo, niggas is really crazy. Like I was an actor on Power doing that shit, the wrestling shit, the streaming on TikTok, now the freestyles, all the people that were just everything I did. It was needed at that time. Like after losing my mom, I needed that type of confidence and to hear those type of things to make me, you know what I mean, feel like myself again. So now after seeing that response, I already know like the ramen is the easy part. The part of creating demand was the part that I feel like business wise I never did. But now I feel like I created that on so many levels. It's like, yeah, let's get it.
What
Okay.
DNA to you done did Raising Canaan. You done brought AJ Francis into battle rap and so many more great wrestlers you done put on for the culture at a high volume, brother. I just got one question. You think you ready for Lux, DNA? Think you
Yo,
ready
what's
for
so
Lux, bro?
what's so crazy, bro, is that I've been ready for Lux. But what I will say is everything is about timing. That's why I don't go against timing. And the reason why I say that is because at the same time I could say I'm ready for Lux, the people had to be ready to hear what I would say and digest it the way I need them to. Because I feel like, right, and this is real shit, and I can say this because this is the truth. Until I left battle rap, I feel like everybody in battle rap looked at me as like the kid that stayed home instead of going away to college. Now that I left and niggas see me go away, now that I'm back, it's a different level of respect that I feel like the whole coach has for me. So now when I'm going against somebody like that, that is revered as, you know what I mean, not just one of the greatest battle rappers, but one of the greatest rappers to ever, you know what I mean, touch planet Earth. Let's just call it what it is, that it will be received the way I need it to be. I feel like before that, I had my core audience, but the coach as a whole, I was fighting such an uphill battle standing in front of a Lux because people were even saying they didn't want to see it. But now I feel like people want to see it, and the respect is there that I can do what I need to do, and they'll be like, all right, yeah, I'm fucking with what DNA got to say. I feel like before I would be in an uphill battle. Like Lux would have to be off for people to let me be on. Now I feel like it's a clash of titans. Like I created separation to where people could respect what you know what I mean, what I'm gonna do if I battle.
Amazing, amazing.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna ask something, and I don't know how you're gonna feel because I've seen these tweets back and forth on the timeline, but I need to know for myself.
Yeah,
Would you definitively, yes or no, would you battle Easy the Block Captain?
nah. When I'm breaking that, I'm trolling them.
Okay.
Like yo, niggas gotta understand, bro. Like I stay out of the limelight a lot because that's just me. But I'm a petty person, so it's like I just didn't like the way he carried. I didn't like the way he carried it when I was in there, and he was a DNA battle would do what? Because you got to think what changed. Like I didn't battle. So what makes you win a battle? That I was on Raising Canaan. That you see my freestyles doing a million, the wrestling shit. Like what? What's the clout move? So it's like nah, hold on, buddy. And I'm a businessman, so I'm never gonna let my pride get the best of me. If he was still on fire like he was, before, yeah. But it's like you wounded. Like I still think he's I think he's one of the greatest. Like you know what I mean? In terms of this new era of battle rap, but he's wounded right now. Like
I gotta keep it
for
tall,
me, I
DNA.
need my comeback. You feel
His
me? I need
battles at
my comeback to
800.
be like, yo, DNA did that. Like I think right now, if I go battle him, everybody expects me to win. And what's so crazy is right the level of me, because I can say this because I'm not going to do it. Y'all already know my mind works differently. That whole situation, and I got a lot of respect for Remy, so that's probably what it is too. Because I know her and I know Pat on a personal level. I wouldn't say a line about it, and
Of
still I would
course,
urge
of
it.
course.
I wouldn't say
But
one thing about it. And
but look, the
I think
numbers the
my people
numbers
that
speak
really
for
fuck with
themselves,
me
DNA.
and people in the coaching, y'all know I approach battles differently. Like I'm not, no pun intended, I'm not gonna do what's easy. So
Ah.
that's the only thing that excited me for the battle when I thought about it for a second, is because I'm like, I'm not even gonna say nothing about this, and I'm still gonna be able to, you know what I mean? But nah, that can't be my comeback gotta be more impactful. That's no knock to him, but
Nah, I respect it. So who do you have in mind?
like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. Ideally, I would want. See, I wish battle rap was in a space like with caffeine when I left, because that's when I feel like the most new stars was built. Like, ideally, I would want to battle a new person because I feel like that would be me coming back to the culture and giving back. But it's just nobody's name is big enough at this current time to make it that match. But
No, that's a fact. That's a
that's
fact.
ideally what I would want to do, because that's just been, excuse me, that's been me my whole career. You know, the PG killing and all that. So I'm about that. But I mean, if I just go off the top of my head, Lux, like I don't, like I could say Mook, but me and Mook don't have nothing going on. So it's like, yeah, that's a big battle, but it don't really. You get what I'm saying? Like when we
I
think
feel
It
like
don't
you and
make
Mook
sense right
stylistically
now.
was the one though. I'm gonna be honest.
huh?
Stylistically, I preferred you and Mook over you and Lux.
Mm, okay. Okay. I
I
mean,
feel
But you know,
like I feel like DNA versus Lux more than Mook versus DNA, because it ain't no. We never heard
yeah, it's
DNA and
nothing
Mook go
there.
back
That's
and
what I'm
forth or
saying. Like, it's
nothing.
nothing
Yeah.
really there.
so because of the history, the storyline is the Lux battles the one.
Yeah, in my mind, because I feel like
And where would that
the
happen?
history is there.
Where would you want that to happen?
I mean, shit. If me and Lux battle, it gotta be in New York.
Mm.
It gotta be in the Mecca. Like, you gotta bring it back to New York. You gotta have the packed house, Urban Plaza. You gotta have all his people on stage. I gotta have mine. Gotta be that. That's a New York battle. That's what it gotta be. Like yo, I promise y'all, and y'all know me. I'm not a cap, but like I see Eunice in here right now. Like it's just like. Cause I don't got a timeline of when I want to do it, but I promise you, if it was just that, because it's not on him. Like we said, battle rap is at a standstill. But if somehow that name, like how when Geechee had that peak, and then it was like, okay, you got to battle Geechee, or you got to battle Twerk or T Top or Briz at that moment. If he had that, it could be him. Like to me, it don't matter. I just want a battle that I know, you know what I mean. They're gonna be like, all right, that's the comeback battle. But at this time, it's like Lux. Like I said, there's nothing with Mook. I mean, I don't know if it's
Is
a comeback
do you know if
battle. I know
Lux
it's a
is
good
open
battle.
to
Iron
it? Do
Solomon.
Okay, that's a good one. I fuck with
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
do you know if Lux is open to locking in this year?
I mean, I don't, yo, literally, you know me, like as much as people think this shit be set up, like I just randomly did this right now. I haven't even asked. You know what I mean? I don't know. I wouldn't see why not. I know last year in June, he said I was on his list after the Nitty battle. So I don't see
Mm,
why, you know what I mean, why we couldn't, and ain't nothing happened on either side since then, but went up. Like my name, my whole brand went up, his whole brand went up. So
facts,
it should,
facts.
it should make sense in terms. Well,
Yeah,
you know the other thing, that's the delay. So yeah,
yeah, that
that
battle
that
definitely
shit's
gotta
tough.
happen in New York for sure.
Yeah,
That battle
applying
gotta
pressure.
be in
What
New
up?
York.
Um, so I know that like I literally it's crazy you brought up Eunice because that's who I was going to ask about. But even if that wasn't like a comeback battle for you, would that be someone you would give a shot to after your a comeback battle?
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say no to nobody as long as it made sense because I feel like that also be. I always feel like that was the shit that stagnated the culture in the first place. Like you got to think the biggest moments was giving the people that deserve that visibility. Because it's rare that like you got to think right. Even now, like I said, with me leaving it, I'm like one of the few people that don't got Mook, Lux, Hitman, or Charlie Clips on their resume, and I'm still DNA. So that
That's a
Mm,
don't
Crazy,
fact.
that don't
That's a
crazy.
really,
fact.
and Clips obviously for obvious reasons, but I'm just saying he's still one of them. So it's like that's rare that you find that. Like a lot of other battle rappers, they gonna need that on their resume just to, catapult the culture forward. So I wouldn't be the person to be like, nah. But it would just have to make sense. If it did, yeah. I mean, we're not talking talent wise. Like, and I think
right.
that's like the biggest thing I learned stepping away from the culture that gave me a lot of more respect for Mook and Lux and all the other people that are so heavy on the business and the marketing side. And as a fan, and even me when I'm in the sport, you look at it like, oh, they on some diva shit, oh, they, what I mean, they doing too much to do the battle. But when you really look at the landscape of what it has to mean to get in the ring, you get a different level of respect for them because they're gonna make sure everything is right in the benefit of them because nobody else is. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a lot to go in there and do it. So you got to make sure that shit counts when you get in there.
That's a fact. So, okay, what about if we talk about people that will definitely get in the ring with you? Have you ever entertained the thought of a hitman battle?
I mean, yeah, early in my career, but you know what it is? We cool, and I think it would be a good battle, for sure. But like I said, when I be saying makes sense, I'm talking all across the board. That's why Eunice can know is no knock to him. You see, Hitman is a big name, but that wouldn't be my first pick either because it's like, what's there? What's going to be the driving force for
Mm-hmm.
people to think that's the comeback battle I want to see, or that's something I want to see other than two names? Like,
Eh,
you get what I'm
Okay,
saying? Like, I
okay.
feel like I'm kind of I'm like past just getting in there and get in there. Like if there's something created, then yeah, why
I
not?
think
I mean,
I
shit.
think the Eunice battle can make sense based on where it happens. Like if it was like a Gnome or a Summer Madness, something where it would, you know what I'm saying? Like the Eunice battle would make sense if it was on a stage that really mattered, like a big stage battle. I feel like then it would kind
Okay.
of make sense. You know what I'm saying? If we could get that there. Because I just think in terms of you could battle anybody you want. You a legend, bro. You know, but I think that in terms of sensationally, like hearing that you giving a shot to this new nigga, you ushering in the next generation. He's indubitably the leader of the new niggas. And if you as the PG killer were to bring him in, like, you know what I'm saying, like an initiation, I feel like that'd be
Look at
crazy.
Capo.
Nah, yeah, no,
This nigga
Capo.
talking
and but
crazy,
like
man.
he
They don't know what
said,
the
it
fuck
gotta
wrong
make
with
sense too.
Nigga said, hi.
him.
But I also like you and Calico rematch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Calico's in a
Again,
different place right
we
now.
already battled twice.
I don't know, man. He's in a different place. You in a different. I mean, there's just so many options. I like you in jazz. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Like
few
him and
things.
Hitman.
Listen, like
I like that.
believe it or not, as many battles that I had, it's still a lot of good battles left. Like it's
Oh,
just what's
100%.
gonna be the return. I mean, I never battled Jazz, I never battled Hustle, I never battled
I like that
Swamp.
too. I like that
And
too.
there's a lot of people I never
That'd
battled,
be
but
crazy.
I just need, what I mean? Maybe the card got to get set or the event. But right now, when I'm just thinking that's the ones that I think could be the comeback battle. But this year, what's crazy is like I'm ill enough to know like it's going to take multiple people to bring battle rap back. That's why I'm all for every return this year. Sean got to return this year. Goods got to return this year. I got to
That's
return
a
this year.
fact.
Surf
This is
got
the
to
year for
return this
that.
year.
Yeah,
You
all
feel me?
y'all
Like,
on the same car would be crazy too.
Yeah, I ain't
yeah,
gonna lie. There's definitely
That
some
would be
anybody
crazy
will
as
want to see.
hell. Good,
yeah.
you,
Nah,
Surf.
I don't
the
think
return
URL.
card,
I don't think
crazy.
URL is going to like that
What?
or whatever league
Yeah,
is going to
who's
like
gonna
it at
afford
this
that
point.
battle?
Frank got it.
DNA.
Yo,
I got a great idea for a return battle, and I just want to know how you feel about it.
okay, what's the word?
What's up with Fonz?
Bonds?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yo, you
Woo!
know what's so
Crazy.
crazy? That's like that never was nobody on the radar because you know NWX, but that would
Uh
be a
huh.
fire battle.
That
I
would
don't
be
know if that's the
I,
crazy.
comeback though,
I, I, my logic. That nigga been putting in the work,
for sure.
and I feel like he's one of those niggas as far as the niggas that's ascended into the new top tier.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best matchup possible.
Mm.
Cause Fonz a scary nigga.
No, for
You know what I'm
sure,
saying? But
for
you
sure.
still DNA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that one is the one to me.
That would
I
be
like that
fire.
matchup.
That would be
Yeah,
fire.
I'm
DNA
not.
versus
Yo, you know what's
Fonz.
so crazy? What's so crazy is I'm not mad at none of them. I just, I don't know, man. I like,
There's so many names
it,
on the table for real.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I heard y'all talking. You know, the Eunice battle within itself is great. Not on your return though. We ain't gonna do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna let you get one out the way.
Swerve did that Kodo. Ooh.
Yo,
Then.
yo, what's so crazy? What's so crazy though is how you feel about that though? Because I know you're a manager and all that. Like, where you feel like battle
Hmm.
rap is at? Because I was saying that before. I was saying like the talent level, like we still the best rappers in the world, but I don't
Right.
just feel like the way it shifted, like it's at a stale. Like it's I remember that
I.
time when it was like booming the peak. Then you know what I mean, caffeine
Hmm.
came in, and I just feel like after that wave, like right now, it's like it's trying to.
I think battle rap has made a shift. I think a part of it is a lot of rappers are doing their own things, and getting away from URL too.
Hmm.
I think that kind of hurts because when we think Summer Madness is now, we used to always think about all the possible matchups that could happen. Like, and it was any name. No name was exempt. You know what I mean? We can come up with anything, but now it's like, oh, we know he don't fuck with the platform, and he don't fuck with the platform, and he
Yeah,
don't. So it seems so divided. And I honestly think that's the problem because, like you said, the talent pool, with our legends, our top tiers, mid tiers, even the new guys, I think our talent pool is wonderful, right? I
yeah,
think it's a wonderful talent pool, but I think the events, our big events, it's not that they have no allure, but it's not the same allure. And I think the divide has a lot, if not everything, to do with it. That's really my biggest thing. But I like the state of the culture. I don't love it, but I like it. I still enjoy events. I still think there are good battles being put on. I mean, Sheet and Jada Nightwings got announced today. That's a crazy matchup, even though these ain't two top tier battlers or nothing
that's
like
going
that.
down
But
this weekend, right?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
I'm
Yeah, I'm gonna be
No,
definitely.
there.
that is a
I'm gonna be
fire
there.
Yeah, yeah.
matchup though, Doc.
No, I'm definitely pulling up. Yeah, like when I see battles like that get announced and it's not top tiers, and I'm like, holy shit, still, I know that the culture is still good. You know what I'm saying? But I do miss more of that unity, and battle rap feels extremely divided. We ain't seen Hitmans on URL, no K
That
Shines,
shit
but like
all
that.
politics now.
that- Right, and that shit
Yeah.
sucks. That shit hurts the
Yeah.
culture more than anything, in my opinion. Other than that, man, I'm not. I don't hate the state of the culture. Would you agree with that?
Go ahead.
No, I'm asking, would you agree with that?
Nah, I kind of hate the state of the culture, bro.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Keep it 100, yo. Like we gotta
what,
keep it a
what
hundred.
Man,
You know,
nah.
you
what is
know.
it you feel like is wrong?
I feel like it's just I feel like it's just out of order. Like I don't even think it's the people doing stuff on their own. I just feel like I said this before. I was like, yo, um, it just like when you like just look at the Cam and Jim Jones situation. It's like entertaining that you're seeing your people go at it because people like drama, but it's also like the allure of when you wasn't privileged to in-house business, it just kept things in order. You see what I'm saying? Like the biggest thing, right? Because the looming question is, right, most of the time people feel like when you don't address something and you don't say something, it's because you're wrong. when if people follow my whole career and knowing that I don't ever address nothing, it's not because. And what's crazy is in all these situations, if you know, you know, I'm not wrong in none of them. I just know that don't fix the problem. So I don't feel like I should give people I don't think people should be privileged to information that only creates more chaos. And I feel like that became the hub for battle rap. Yo, something's wrong, I'm gonna do a space. Now I'm gonna have 20 people that only hear one side of the story formulate their opinion. Then the other person is gonna do one. They gonna formulate an opinion. And now it's just a big mess. And before, yeah, battle rap is based on animosity and drama. But before, when them same things used to happen, it was leading up to a battle. Yo,
Right.
such and such didn't like what such and such said in an interview, so now he said he's going to fight him. But then all of that was still controlled energy that all went into the battle that pushed everybody to be like, yo, on this day, I'm going to get the pay per view. I'm buying my ticket. Now it's just random exposure. Yo, I
Hey,
woke
nah,
up, I don't fuck with this person. I'm going to go on spaces and talk about it. So,
I didn't think about that aspect of it. That's definitely true. Motherfuckers, get to running their mouth and this, that, and the third,
yeah,
and
because you got to think
behind
that hurts. That
and
hurts
then
the
behind.
culture. You know why?
Hmm.
Because people start like, listen, I could tell y'all like this. Just off battle rap alone, I was able to sustain a good lifestyle before I did everything else. My
Hmm.
lifestyle is elevated by doing everything else because, battle rap has a ceiling just on the fact of it's not a multi-million dollar company.
Yeah,
But
not yet.
but the way you will hear people speak about these situations, it will give people on the outside the impression that there's no money in it. And it is. It's just some ain't reached the level to get that money. Some ain't do the right thing when they had that money. And some don't know the things to do to get more of that money. But people are looking at their situation instead of looking at the grand scheme of things. So
Hmm.
that's how I always looked at it. Like, people would say what they say about me, but I just always be like, yo, I feel like I handle shit the most stand up there is. Because if I'm cool with a nigga, you never gonna see me talk bad about the nigga just because we not cool no more.
You're
And
a bigger picture guy.
but not even a bigger picture. I feel like that's the realest thing you can do. If I stand next to you, that means I'm standing. Like I look at a handshake as a big thing. If I'm shaking your hand, it's a certain level of respect I got for you. If I'm
Well,
standing next to you,
not a bigger picture guy in that regard, though. I
yeah,
mean,
no,
that's
but I'm just
man
saying, like,
shit.
if I stand next to somebody in any regard, that means I'm accepting the good parts about them and the flaws. So if we haven't fallen out, even if I feel like I'm right in the situation, the real shit to do is either we're gonna handle it off the internet or we're not going, what I mean? We just not gonna converse about it here. And I say that even like with URL. Like I would never get on here and say in the course of my year that URL has done everything that I like. But one thing I can say is that, if somebody changes your life, I just got enough respect that I'm not gonna out you because you changed the landscape of how I do shit. That don't mean I'm not gonna tell you. So I think that's the biggest misconception. Like, oh, this nigga's a house pet or he don't speak his mind. No, I speak it. I'm not.
You
Put it
speaking
like
it to
this.
them
Every
instead
time,
of the internet.
yeah, every time I
You're
had a
not
problem.
speaking it to prove a point.
Exactly. I'm not big on, like I said, not finding a solution. Anytime I had a problem and I spoke to them, it got figured out. And that's the point of me doing it. If the problem was about money, I know going on the internet ain't going to get me the money. So hello, Beasley, Chico, Smack, let's get on the line. We gotta argue. But everything I had wrong, I've gotten fixed. So that's why I just know that method is better. But yeah, me not going too much into that, but I just feel like all of that and I don't know every situation. So I'm not saying everybody that said something was wrong or they was right. I'm just saying it's not being handled with class and that fucks up the culture. I feel like there's a successful way to converse and figure out all issues without it becoming messy. And I feel like because people don't understand, we're role models. So a new battle rapper that's watching such and such out people, that's what he's gonna do now. And then such and such is gonna do it. They just gonna do it on a lower level. So now you have 100 people doing that, and when you look at what's going on in battle rap, that's all that's being talked about. That's the other thing too. It don't gotta take me to come back, but look how many good battles happen. But the bullshit is gonna be talked about way more than the battle because that's just what the tone has been set for. We're not going to sit there and converse about Eunice's performance against Rum Nitty over then such and such that ain't paid a league or Cassidy not showing up versus John John. Like I feel like shit like that should get addressed, but the performances got to have that same. You remember when blogs used to be about breaking down the bars? They don't even get none of those no more.
Yeah,
We get
soap
a
operas. And here's
handful.
and there's always been a soap opera dynamic in battle rap. Don't get it fucked up, but it always led to battles.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm
so
saying.
I am on your side there, and then it'd be like behind the scenes. At least for me in my role, like after little arguments, things go down. I get to reaching out like, yo, what's up, yo? When y'all locking in, or you want like, man, nah, man, he just a bitch ass nigga. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you in it for?
Nah,
Like,
yeah.
Me personally, I'm a huge fan of instigating battles to happen. People who have worked with me know
That's
that
a
I
fact.
make it a point to be as chaotic as possible, but I make sure niggas get paid too. So life has a balance. But
Hey, what's the
DNA,
word?
I don't want to get away from the fact that we want to know who you want to battle and how soon could we make that happen.
I mean, who I wanna can y'all hear me?
Of
yeah,
course, we all
Okay,
hear
bet.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
just said it looked like the connection was lost, so I was waiting. But I mean, right now it's looking like Jonah Lucas and Lux. I'm trolling with the Jonah Lucas shit,
Cut
but
the shit.
yeah, I mean Lux unless something else, you know what I mean, is on the forefront because I just feel like it gotta mean something and what I mean by that is like me versus Lux shift the culture outside of the culture too. It's a bunch of people that, you know what I mean, just watch me for what I do or see me on Raising
That's a
Canaan
fact.
or
That's a fact.
TikTok or something that I did with WWE or one of my freestyles and people still that don't even watch battle rap on a regular still remember him versus Calico and all the other legendary shit he did because he got like a 25-year career. So that's what I'm saying in terms of it being big. Like I feel like me and him battling, it brings people that don't casually watch into the culture on both sides. Like
I agree.
that's
I
what's
agree. But
happening
is
I
right now.
agree
he
with
is
that.
he ready though? Is the thing. I feel like
I mean, I don't
he's
know,
made every
but
excuse in the book not to do the
yeah,
battle.
yeah. So that's just me speaking here. But like I said, I'm going to the event on Saturday. I'm back tapped in because I want to see. Like it don't got to be him. Like I'm not going. You know, what I mean, no, not respect to him, but my comeback can't be based on somebody else. It got to be based on what I feel like I got to bring to the table. So
That's a fact.
it's whatever. That's just what I'm thinking off the top of my head because that's where I left off at when I left the culture. And that what I mean. I do believe that's still a big battle, but it could be anybody. It could be anybody, honestly, as long as it makes sense and it's going to be promoted the right way and be big. Because I feel like that was also the thing too, right? Like, and I had to take blame. And me, I'm accountability type of person. So I'll give y'all a prime example of this, right? When I leave the culture and people, and this is what I mean with legacy, right? So this is for every other battle rapper, and this is game. So y'all know I'm being 100 with y'all. I was so caught up in being competitive that I wouldn't handle the business part of stuff right when I was battling. And I'm not talking about the money. When people hear business, they think it's just the money. Like people go, yo, DNA main event a bunch of cards, but little do they know, I just was never the person that was standing on that. Like it's literally battle rappers that would sacrifice that money just to be high on the fly. And I would be like, yo, I don't even want to get into that argument, so fuck it. But then when you sit back and you're not battling and you watch people count up the accolades and the main events, and I'm like, nigga, I could have main evented this card if I said something. I could have main evented this card if I said something. And I didn't. Now I go, that's what I mean about making sense. Like everything got to line up for me. Like I'm not clearly no ego involved, but if I come back and which the only person right now return that's bigger than mine, I'm not even being on the call with him because I know that. So I would be the main event, and that's Sir. Like you know what I mean? I don't watch that.
Rematch.
I mean that's a possibility too. It ain't too many people that would be brave enough to what I mean stand in front of him. Shit, I would. You know what I mean? So I mean, there you go. See, y'all coming. That's why I did the space because everybody thinking like the comeback battle is there, but shit, it could be that. That's big.
Yo, DNA.
Dollar Bill, what up?
Yo, what's the word, my guy? Listen, man. I heard you talking about just the state of the culture and how
Yeah.
you felt about it and shit like that. Like, do you think that just how you moved and your demeanor, right, and your rapport with everybody and how humble you was and but hungry at the same time, did that contribute to your longevity, man, in a culture that could be so cutthroat and so conniving, G? You understand?
Yeah, I feel like the way I operated at times, like I said, um, like what's crazy is I feel like I'm for the culture. So I would never want to rewrite my history because doing the things that I did will get you shortchanged, like I said, in terms of like being on cards, because everything I'm doing is literally for the culture. But I wouldn't change it because like you said, like I know everybody in the culture knows, like, yo, even when you hear him talk about it, and it's a true thing, like, yo, DNA, I really don't be bothering nobody. I'm really for the culture. I'm always trying to help. people, even if I'm not necessarily battling them, putting money in their pocket. And I feel like that just gives you longevity in life. When you can wake up and know, like, regardless of what niggas is saying, because niggas is gonna say shit all the time, but you know in your heart you ain't do nobody wrong. You're not a foul nigga. You never did no funny shit to get over on nobody, and you just moved a certain way. Like the universe has no choice but to, you know what I mean, not even reward you for it, just give you what you've been putting out. Like people look at
Yeah,
Bless
reward, it
you.
ain't
yeah,
even a
bless.
reward. It's just if you a stand-up individual, and I think people always get that confused because my shit was, yo, he's not believable, da da da. But it's like it be people that you do feel believable that be doing shit that's like, come on. That and at least in my opinion, that I'd be like, nah, I know if I did this
No.
shit,
No,
You're
you
not
right,
wrong.
bro. You ain't
It's
wrong.
for lack of a better term, bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? That present one thing. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because there's a battle rap character that doesn't align with a real person's character.
yeah.
So I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that's sort of so that's that like dollar bill. Yeah, just to answer that, I always was like, yo, listen, one day, right? Because that happens in everything you do. One day the story's going to get told. Like all the
Yeah,
stories that I keep tucked up that I don't care about saying, it's always somebody else there or somebody that heard it that's going to tell it. It be happening all the time. That's why when people be like, yo, why you don't respond to shit? I'm like, I don't have to. Like you feel like that's the illest thing. Like, yo, bro, it's never been nothing that's ever been said about me, even in battle rap or out of that ever stopped what I'm doing. So that's why I be like, all right, cool, man. And I feel like that be the biggest thing that I feel like battle rappers don't understand. Battle rappers get tricked out of their spot so much. Like we so talented
yeah,
and we have so many
yeah,
people that got eyes on us and watch us and I never feel like, yo, it's just because I'm DNA. I just feel like I'm the person that got it. I feel like everybody else will get tricked out of their spot. Like me, I got certain people on my Instagram or on my Twitter that I can't even say certain shit that I may have wanted to. That I can't engage and argue because they're gonna be like, first of all, they might not even know who the person I'm arguing with is, and then they're gonna be like, well, what's this about? Is this real? What's going on with it? And
yeah.
then boom,
Right,
next thing you
right.
know, I'm out of this situation. I'm out of this. So I learned that early because those opportunities was presented to me, and I'm just like, nah, you gotta conduct it a certain way. Like, of course, that don't dumb it down. If I'm battling, I'm gonna talk crazy about the battle, about the spaces, but everybody understand. I mean, about in the face off, but everybody's gonna understand that because they gonna say, oh, he's doing that because he got the battle. But when you just see the random, oh, I'm gonna post a screenshot or I'm gonna post that, all them companies look at that shit like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want that attached to my, you know what I
Yeah, I
mean,
ain't
to my
gonna lie.
brand.
I'm
So
gonna lie, DNA. Listen, you proof, G. Like you proof that you could love battle rap, but like not like the culture. You could love it, G. Like everybody could tell. Everybody around, all the niggas and whoever, they could tell you really genuinely love this, like this craft, G. But not, not the state of it. It's a clear difference.
yeah, but I feel like it's going to shift though. What's crazy is you can't have everything can't be good. Like in life, you need the bad guy helps everybody learn what not to do, and he's just as needed as the good guy. So this time period right now, even if we don't like it, it's needed because one is it shows people what they missing out on, what it used to be, what it could be, and it's going to hit so much harder when it comes back because it was so much that time of like right now. So I promise you, it's going to shift, and when it does, the coaches is going to be on fire. Like I
Yeah,
said, there's so
yeah,
many.
because it was so needed. Because it was
Yeah,
severely. Yeah,
like I said, that first big event or Raw or like, I'm not even talking about Malcolm, but Surf and Sean and you know what I mean, Goods and all everybody else that stepped away when they come back. That shit is going definitely shift it. And that's why I'm saying I'm willing to come back because I know the service that a Sue Surf battle is going to bring. In actuality, it's going to help somebody that's on the undercard. A DNA comeback is going to help somebody on the undercard. Same thing for Good, same thing for Sean. Like, no pun intended, other people are gonna shine in that process because they own that card. And then new eyes is gonna be put on them. So that's why all them battles is needed when you gotta understand. And I guess that's just me. Like I be real in tune with, what I mean, Lux, he be talking about it and all that. I don't really talk about it, but I just be in tune with you gotta be in tune with yourself to be valuable in the world, to anything, to your family, to your friends, to whatever profession you in, to know where you need it at. Like I feel like at the time period when I stepped away, one, it was needed for self. That's number one. But then two, all those doors that I was opening was needed for me to do because if I was battling, I wouldn't be able to open them. But now I feel like if I come back, whether I give somebody a shot that's new or I'm just on the card with a big name, but it's new people on the undercard, I'm still doing the same thing. Because now a bunch of people is going to see them and be like, oh shit, who the fuck is that? Because you got to think all the people that's buying the pay-per-view to see Sue Surf or DNA or Kayshawn or Lux or Goods or Charlie Clips. In the process of that, you watching everybody else on the card like shit. Before I got to that battle, who the fuck is this nigga? So that's why it's needed. That's why
Yeah.
big events is always needed because they push the
Yeah.
culture forward in more than one way. Jay Black, I see
Yeah,
you
so
in there, man. What's this Cody shit looking like, man? You've been quiet. I think I gotta bring him up.
yeah.
Jay Black, pull
So
up.
so so that's basically what you mean when you
I
said
know
when
I
you were
better be
saying you
number
wanted to
15.
when you wanted to return to be more impactful, you wanted to affect more than just you. You wanted to be something that'll benefit the culture as a whole. Because, like you said, with you on any card, there's gonna be an attention grabber, but it also does give the up and comers or the mid tiers the exposure they need. So I get what you're saying now. At first, I really didn't understand it as a whole, but I got it now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying
Whoa, DNA, what's up, man? How you doing? It's Jay Black. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro.
I ain't see you in a minute either. I'm gonna see you this weekend, brother. What's going on?
Oh shit.
Yeah. But
Good times, we used to host on Caffeine and stuff. Yeah, it was
yeah,
good
I know,
times,
I
man.
know, I know,
I
man.
haven't seen you in a minute, boy. Boy, where you been?
I've been working, man. I've been working. But
Oh, that's good. That's good.
but yeah, B Gotti also though, bro, I feel like I want to set the bar too. Like when I come back, I wanna add to whatever else I already put on the grid. So that counts too. The performance is gonna be the main thing that people go back and be like, oh shit, that's what he's on. So word.
I respect that.
Jay Black, what's Cody looking like though, man?
I mean, we trying to get you got some turbulence going on. You got
Mm.
this person that's iffy about doing it. That person, we setting up backups, battle rappers. And if DNA was available for a Cody panel, that'd have been so beautiful. But I know you're not, right?
I mean, so what? This is the thing. Did I have to watch the battles as they happen, or can I just go back and watch before I get on the
You can
panel?
go back and watch. You got like about a month and a half, maybe.
Yeah, put me on there, man. I'm gonna go back and watch. Put me on
You
there.
see, you see how it sounds so easy, right? Y'all see that?
Put me on there, man. I
I'm
mean,
gonna hit you up again, bro.
no, I'm with it
Uh,
because if I say I'm gonna come back this year, I feel like once you enter the ring, you're not valid. So I already took my year off. Nobody can say I got biasness. You know what I mean? I
wait,
wasn't
so wait. Let's just for confusion purposes, you're saying you want to be on the panel for next year or this year?
this year.
As in, you got to watch what happened in 2024.
Yeah, that's what you was telling me, right? Yeah, I could go back and watch
Yeah,
what happened in 2024.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. This year,
All
because
right.
I feel like if I jump back in the ring in 2025, you know what I mean? I'm not going, I don't want to be on it next year because I already battled.
Everybody, shout out to Battle Rap Trap. Yeah, y'all recording in space, right? We got him. We
Yeah, I
fucking
got him, bro.
got him.
Oh no,
We fucking got him.
the
Listen, documented.
documentation is in there. Once I see
Yeah,
battle
we
rap
fucking
trap,
got him,
the hip
y'all.
hop is real. Oh, the
Yeah,
documentation
yeah,
is in there.
yeah. We got you, brother. It's recorded. I'll be hitting you up immediately.
Now I'm here, man. I'm gonna get my suit in
Thank you.
order.
All right.
Jay
I
Black,
heard.
you all right?
Yeah, everything is
Nah, I'm
everything.
just trying to make sure everything's good. That's it. That's my purpose, man.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you don't be checking your DMs and shit, man. I tried to
I
send you.
honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I ask a lot of niggas. I don't check my DMs I'm telling you, I do not check them like that. I
Yeah,
see
man.
the executive suite and that's it. That's all I see.
We tried to send you a Eunice red cap jacket, man.
Oh, really?
We did.
I'd seen Eunice last battle, man. I think he's dope, man. He's a
Oh,
cool dude.
who'd he battle?
I think he an alien.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah. I thought he
How's that
battled an alien.
possible?
I don't know.
How'd he do?
I thought he did good.
Mm.
Thought he was dope.
Think he might have won that joint, maybe?
Nah, he ain't win.
Nah, hey,
Nah,
cut
he
the
ain't
shit.
Black funny as hell.
win. He did great though. He did great, man.
Yo, that
How would
that Nitty battle, yo, Nitty is so underappreciated, man. Coach, I feel like that. You feel like that, Black?
100%. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do better. Giving flowers. A lot of toxicity in this culture, as it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? In every culture, we just got to find a way to equal it up with the flowers as well, man. To show love to certain people that's doing what they're doing.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
all.
say that
That's all
though,
I'm asking
but
y'all.
I feel like it's Nitty too, because he kind of got that same stance like me. He just do his job exceptionally well and go about his business. And in the era we in now, out of sight, out of mind. But that nigga is one of the greatest to do it, man.
Oh, 100%.
I battled that nigga three
Hey,
times. He had better shit to say every time. I'm like, yeah, you need to stop battling, man.
Yeah.
But hold
when you think you plan on coming back for your return battle, like middle of the year, fourth quarter?
on. I don't know. We gotta just figure it out. I'm gonna see them this weekend, so going we're gonna start. You should be figuring it out, seeing what's going on, man. What's the landscape and stuff? Because the part of saying I want to come back, that's the easy part. Jay Black, after that it gets difficult.
Oh yeah, yeah. Certain call got to be made, and certain documentation's got to be brought up, and a business voice got to step in. Like I need this, I need that. The opponent got to be right. So DNA is said he might be on some madness. That's what he's saying. Translation, y'all.
So what?
Huh?
What
Huh?
you said?
What?
I didn't say anything.
He said
Oh,
what?
okay, okay,
He's on what?
What happened?
But that's why I'm starting early, y'all. That's why I'm saying it in January, because I know it might take a while. Eunice, what up?
What's the word?
Chilling, man. I know you in here scouting, man. I know you want to kill me one day, man.
Yeah, the
Why though,
usual.
man? Why am I your target?
I mean, I think you know why, personally.
No, I don't. And then stop taking deep breaths like you me or something, man. Y'all hear him? Like he
See,
got he got a good battle with Rum Nitty. Now he's just, why?
I think you know why. I feel like you just don't want to tell them, and you want me to tell them. No.
Nah, yo, so much time passed. Maybe I forgot. I told you something, or was it you? It was something to that degree, I think.
Yeah. Something to that degree for sure.
Well,
Okay, but
tell
damn,
us.
that you holding
Definitely,
on to that? That was
definitely.
ages ago.
Of course, yeah. I hold
Be,
on to everything respectfully. I can't. I forgive, but I don't forget respectfully. Uh,
Man, you gotta grow up, bro.
so yeah, you was saying a couple things as far as I'll never get to a certain stage or level and whatnot.
Oh, that yeah. I said that so you could get there. Right after that, I told you I'd rather put you on there.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's all nice and dandy, you know what I'm saying? But
Nah, but yo, like your
Hold
performance,
on,
your
hold on, hold on,
performance.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, DNA. Hold on.
Mhm.
Eunice got to play chess first, man. We've seen you do checkers, but you got to like play chess before you can like see what's in the DNA of things, good brother. Is that something that you like to do? You play chess at all?
mm, I actually,
You play chess?
I used to indulge in chess for sure.
Oh, okay.
I feel like the game's a little bit outdated now. I don't think it's
Oh.
really, you know. I would still,
Oh,
if the challenge is there, I would
yeah.
definitely like to
I
play
mean,
chess for sure.
again,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying that
I don't know if
we
you're
will see
ready for
what's.
that.
Go ahead.
That
Hey
that's
man,
different.
hey, people
That'd
ain't
be a
know if I was
crazy
ready
battle.
for Nitty. And hey, so
Let's
That is true.
let's say
True.
let's say he does, end up at the chess table and it turns into checkmate. What happens then?
Um, I mean, it's not because what's so crazy for me, well, I'm pretty sure you with him, Doc, so he knows that because you got good battle
Mm-hmm.
rap IQ.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about trajectory. He could do his thing versus
Absolutely.
test and it just not move. You know how that goes. Like
Yeah.
as much as we want to say it's wins and losses, it's all about shifting. So I feel like,
Needle needle movers matter, and
yeah,
that's not just in opponent. That's also in performance. So
and,
I
and,
agree
and
with
just
you.
impact. Where was it at? How did they receive it? What happened? But like, if it's anything like Nitty, I mean, then it's a conversation. I feel like even in the state we in now, like that battle, like you got to think because I turn into I'm only checking for battles when I hear about it that much or see it on the timeline because I'm not in it as much as I was when I was battling. So that was a battle that I heard about. Like I keep seeing it. So I think it was impactful. And that says a lot because right now, a lot of people just be battling and that shit it don't really be moving nothing. Not because it's not good,
Mm-hmm.
just because the state we in is, how that goes.
Nah, 100%. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And nothing should be rushed. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I'm thinking maybe a little checkmate action, maybe a little bar god action. then maybe we can revisit this conversation.
Yo, what's up with Danny? He ain't been battling a lot lately, right?
Yeah, he was chilling for a few months towards the end of last year, but I talked to him recently, man. He mad at Eunice about that nitty shit, you know.
Mm.
He real upset about that one. I could imagine why. So, I'm sure that'd be a conversation to be had, but yeah.
It's crazy. Danny have been quiet though.
Yeah, Capo and Dollar Bill. Who y'all got next?
I got real name Brandon on a Hitman shit. Intruder's called 3 bands on the floor.
Mm. Yo,
Yeah.
that's
Trying to
tough.
Three
Brown is tough.
bands?
trying to get him to put some more money up. Really, I could change it to 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire. That's fire.
Same
That'd be
business.
cool too.
Same business,
That'll be
DNA.
cool. 5 bands on the floor.
Same
Okay,
business.
okay.
I got Fate, Bags and Bodies, Atlanta, March 1st. You understand me? Same amount, 3 bands on the floor. Bags and Bodies versus the Riot.
Yeah, that card right there though. I feel like that's a card that's going. You know what I mean? Get shit going. That's gonna get
Agreed.
shit going.
For sure.
That's gonna get
I
shit
agree.
going for
We
sure.
better turn this shit up. And if I beat real name Brandon as Hitman City booking me versus Swamp on the next power moves, I'm about to kill this nigga.
Oh yeah, you and Swamp is crazy. Yo, I heard you did your thing on the Rhythm and Flow shit. It didn't come out yet though, right?
Yeah, nah, I ain't coming. I don't know what Netflix doing, but they paid me so they could do what they want.
Yeah. I heard you got busy with that shit. But
That
I'm
shit fire.
about to check out Jay Black. You got me documented, man. I'm in for it. Let's get it.
I'm gonna hit you up. You already know that.
All right, hit me. Yo, God, you was about to say something?
Yeah, nah, I was just saying salute to everybody up here, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. V Gotti. V Gotti got a battle with Chef Trez. All right, I'm gonna watch this. All right,
Appreciate
y'all have
that.
a blessed day. I'm about to check
Have a
out,
good
y'all.
day, DNA.
I'll let y'all.
All right, DNA, be cool, bro.
All right, bet.